The unknown issues created with the new option for a same-sex spouse to be able to sponsor their same-sex spouse for a green card is how local CIS offices are going to be deciding these cases and how much of each spouse's history will come to light and what is really fair game for questioning. Technically, a gay spouse has the right to now sponsor their spouse for a green card, but this is new territory for CIS officers deciding these cases. There really hasn't been universal training or sensitivity or these type of cases across the board, and CIS is currently trying to implement standards. Typically in marriage cases, CIS will look to the bona fides of the existing marriage and whether it was entered into legally, but also look at the couple's history. But when it comes to gay and lesbian relationships, it can get a little tricky. What if either of the spouses were married before, but to a heterosexual? Does this automatically mean that the current marriage is fraudulent? Not necessarily. People can come out as gay later in life, and sometimes people get married for reasons other than love, such as companionship, financial security, the children, health reasons. Will CIS scrutinize this type of case more because the person is now out and gay? Unfortunately, yes, in reality. However, this doesn't mean that you have to show more documentation than someone who is in a heterosexual relationship to prove the bona fides of your current relationship. But know that if there has been a switch between sexual orientations in your past, and this is documented by previous marriages, this will raise these type of questions, and the credibility of your current marriage will also be placed into question. In looking into a spouse's past, CIS could also look at financial records and scrutinize the dates of divorce and remarriage. This becomes even more crucial in explaining what happened and documenting the validity of past relationships as well as current relationships if there is any appearance of marriage fraud. This comes up if, for example, with someone who was previously sponsored for a green card in a heterosexual marriage, didn't go through with it, or received their conditional green card based on a heterosexual marriage, but are now divorced from the heterosexual spouse and have since remarried to a same-sex spouse. CIS will be concerned about their credibility and may consider the prior relationship or the current one to be fraudulent and only entered into for purposes of gaining a green card. So, if one of the spouses has ever been married before, especially to someone of the opposite sex, not only do you have to document the bona fides of the current same-sex relationship, but you also have to prove that the prior heterosexual relationship was not entered into for the sole purpose to evade immigration law or to get you a green card. This is going to be an uphill battle. Even for those who have not been married before, proving that the current relationship is real can be difficult, especially if the state where you reside bans gay marriage. It's hard to hold property in both of your names, including bank accounts, health insurance, even get your name on the lease, and of course, jointly file a tax return if the state doesn't allow you to do so. You should work with an experienced immigration attorney to help you determine how you can document your relationship when traditional joint documents are not available to you because of the laws of your state. I am an expert in complex family-based immigration cases and have a 98% approval rate for the past 12 years. I am a nationally published immigration author and frequent public speaker on immigration topics. I regularly train other immigration lawyers on complicated marriage and family immigration cases for the American Immigration Lawyers Association, Federal Bar Association, and national legal education providers. I represent clients all over the U.S., traveling to immigration interviews and deportation proceedings. Visit our website, humanrightsattorney.com, for more in-depth information and articles on complex family immigration issues.